friends, guess what? Today is finally the day we are going to style my dream fall pieces, okay? If you haven't seen that video called I thrifted my dream fall wardrobe like in Denver or something like that, I will put the thumbnail here and I'll link it down below. Go watch that because I found so many good pieces at that thrift store and it's time to finally style some of them. I know people people asked me to do that in the comments and it's been like a few weeks now and I just haven't done it because I tried to record it once and I hated it. So we're trying this again now because never back down, never what? Never give up. Never back down, never give, exactly, we don't give up. So here we are trying it again. Hopefully this time I like it. If I don't like it, it's fine. We're still gonna post it because you know what? We have to start somewhere and I just need to get the first one out of the way, because I want to do more of these. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I give it up to every single person who does styling videos because I made this place look like a tornado flew around my room. It's a hot mess in here. You know how hard it is for a girl to pick out an outfit? Just one outfit a day? Imagine doing multiple outfits. Yeah, my place is a disaster right now, but it's all worth it. I came up with these outfits at like 2 in the morning because that's when my brain decides to be creative, you know what I mean? And no one can talk to me, there's no one on social media to distract me, so I could finally let my creative juices just like flow and come up with some ideas. So I think I have 6 or 7 outfits planned for us today. They will be more geared towards my southern girlies, my warm fall girlies, like myself, because I mean the low right now is like 70 degrees for me here in Alabama, and so these are more catered towards that. But I can definitely show my northern girls, if you're watching this, I still love you, don't worry. I will tell you how to make this more northern fall appropriate. Okay, I got your back, so don't worry, but let's go ahead and get into this right now. All right, so for the first item I wanted to style from that thrift haul, we have this beautiful Wilson's leather jacket. I was so freaking excited to find this. It just has such beautiful character. Like, look at that wear and love, like right there on the elbow. It's a gorgeous chocolate color. It's buttery soft. It's lightweight, which is exactly what I need down south. Like, I am a fiend for a jacket. I love jackets, but just realistically, I don't get to wear them very often down here because it does stay hot just about year round. I think we get some cold weather like January, sometimes December, but like I've also had Decembers where it's like 75 and sunny on Christmas, so it's like you just never know. But I do just need like a lightweight jacket from time to time when it's like chillier in the morning and at night when we get a little breeze, and so I'm always looking for a nice lightweight jacket, and this might just be my new favorite. And it's a great like neutral color, which will go with everything in my closet because I have a very neutral wardrobe. So anyway, let's just get into how I styled it.
In my opinion, leather jackets are just so easy to style, especially when they're in a neutral color and will match with anything. You can just kind of throw on whatever cute outfit you like, and then the jacket is just a little accessory to keep you warm, very easy to layer. So I did go with the classic just jeans and a t-shirt with this one, but to make it a little bit more my personal style and a little bit more fun, in my opinion, I went for a little bit of a 70s look. These are some genuine 70s wide leg like flare jeans, paired it with almost a baseball cut tee, my leather tooled bag, and I honestly think the points on the collar of this one are very reminiscent of the sharp point collars that they had in the 70s as well. So that's how I decided to spice it up. The shoes are just some vintage made in England Doc Marten shoes.
The next item I want to style is this cutie patootie. It's a little wrinkled because I've been wearing it, but the brand is Elle if you're interested. It is a little bit longer than I typically like for my mini skirts just because I am a short girl. I'm only 5'1", 5'2" with shoes on, and it kind of hits like just a few inches above my knee. So I'm thinking about potentially, you see where the seam is? I feel like if I could just get it altered so that it's tucked under and that's the new length, I think it would just be a little bit more flattering. I'm not showing this well, but I just think it would be a little bit more flattering on my body, so I'm contemplating doing that. But for now, we're just gonna leave it long. But yeah, like I said, I love neutral colors, and so this is the next piece I wanted to style. It fits me beautifully. I love that it came with a belt because you guys know I love a good belt. So the next piece we're styling is this one.
A lot of times when you see mini skirts styled for fall, it's with like a baby tee, a leather jacket, and some kind of boots or sneakers. And while I love that and I think it's cute on other people, I'm just not a huge fan of that on myself personally. But one thing I do love is a poncho. I have sheer ones and I have some thicker cotton ones. This obviously is one of my thicker cotton ones, and I think the colors just matched so beautifully together. It just seemed like the obvious choice. And while it can be fun and flirty on the bottom, I do have some functionality and warmth on the top to make this more cold girl friendly. You could definitely add some boots and some leg warmers for warmth.
As most of you know, I'm a boot girl through and through. Most of my outfits I style have some kind of boot variation in them. So would it have really been thrifting my dream fall wardrobe if I didn't walk out with a pair of boots? No. So I just had to get these. Look at them. They are stunning, okay? Again, neutral color we love. And honestly, what sold me, they were already a gorgeous pair of boots and I was already contemplating them to begin with. Like the moment I saw them, I was like, you're coming home with me. But like the top of them reminded me of a cowboy boot, and that really just sold me. I was like, absolutely, I don't care if they don't fit, like they're coming home with me right here, right now, because I'm a cowboy boot fiend. I have so many. I have like over 10 pairs, which they've all been thrifted or like found at a estate sale. So like it's very cost effective, but like, do I really need that many? Yes, I do actually. But this really sold me. I love this right here. And then I love a good pointed boot because they just look so good under like a slouchy pant or like a wide leg pant or a flared pant. They just look so good, period, honestly. So I did have to pick these up. And then the heel is not too crazy because I am not a heel girl. My mom is. I am not a heel girl, but this is like a good height for me to be able to wear these out in the town and not feel like I'm actually gonna die. So I was very happy to pick these up. They are by Steve Madden. My only gripe, and I think this might have been like why they ended up getting donated, is that like the inside, because the inside's not leather, the outside is, and you can tell because it's held up beautifully, but the inside is not. And so this is what it's looking like in there. It's looking a little rough, okay? Looking a little rough. So I think I'm gonna take them to a cobbler to see if they can work their magic in there, and somehow like I almost said re-insulate it, but like fix it, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna walk up and be like, hey, can you fix these for me, please? I don't know what needs to happen, but just like, I need these boots in my life, so please fix them. Because other than that, they're in like literally perfect. Not me still having the price tag in here. I've worn these out twice. I didn't even realize. I was that excited. I've worn these out twice and I didn't even take the price tag out. Anyway, the heel is like gorgeous. Like there's nothing wrong with it. There's no like major wear, but even then I know I can get the heel caps replaced because I've done that plenty of times. But anyway, let's get into how I styled these because I literally went off on a tangent with these. So let's get into it.
One of my favorite things about finding my personal style was finding outfit recipes that work best for me and my body, and one of those is bootcut jeans and a vest. So that's exactly what I relied on for this outfit, and it came out really cute. The boots are kind of loosely Western inspired, so that's where the jeans and the vest came from. But as you can see, the waistline on these pants definitely have kind of a nautical flair to them, and instead of doing a fully leather vest or a denim vest, I decided to go with a softer crochet macrame 70s inspired vest for a little bit of added texture and fun. To make this more fall inspired for my colder girlies, you could definitely just add a turtleneck or a black sweater.
This next one honestly caught myself off guard, but it's a cutie patootie, if I do say so myself. Not something I typically have in my wardrobe, but I can't even be mad at it. Okay, there's a first for everything, and it's this zip-up vest that has the cutest little raccoons on it and like leaves, and I think there's like fish. No, there's not fish, but there's like little bear tracks or something, and oh yeah, the raccoons fishing. Like I didn't even know raccoons ate fish, but it's got a little house and chin. Like honestly, it's just so cute. Okay, it's so cute. That's why I got it. Okay, I know you guys can see that, but it's the cutest little thing. And so I went to go sell it and like take pictures of it, but like the moment I went to go list it, I was like, no, like it's pulling on the heartstrings. It has to stay with me. So I did end up keeping it. So she's mine. I don't think she does have a hood, by the way. I don't think I will ever rock the hood, nor do I think I will wear it fully zipped up because I just feel like it's a little much. But worn open, I think it's just so cute. So we did add this to my wardrobe.
Funny enough, here's another rendition of that same outfit recipe working for me yet again. This time the materials are just a little different. I have on a pair of bootcut corduroy pants instead of jeans, and instead of having that crochet style vest, I paired it with this cotton one. Again, it just works for me every single time. It never lets me down, and while the same elements are there, it does have a totally different energy in my opinion than the last outfit did. So it doesn't have to be boring. There's so many different materials and textures that can add flair to that same outfit recipe. But here is how I styled this one.
I have just 2 more pieces to style for you guys, and honestly, they're both heavy hitters, okay? They're gorgeous, but then again, everything I've picked up is gorgeous, so are we really surprised? No. Anyway, look at it. Ah! She's so pretty. She's as pretty as the day that I found her and I brought her home. I love her. Okay, I do have a confession. She's not real leather. Ugh. Typically, I don't pick up pleather, fake leather, whatever you want to call it, but like, sorry, I'm trying to be responsible and do laundry at the same time. But this color was screaming at me. I couldn't leave her behind. You know, I'm trying to be better about not discriminating, and being sustainable is being sustainable. So we did pick up this beauty. Again, it's super lightweight, even lighter than the other one that I got. So like for me down south, it's perfect, and it falls into my like color scheme for my wardrobe. Like sometimes you just have to, you know, break the rules a little bit, and I'm proud of myself for breaking the rule on this one. She's gorgeous. Let's style it.
This is definitely one of my favorite outfits I pulled together for this entire video, and I just feel like it matches me to a T. I just feel like the silhouette of the jacket and the bag definitely gives city girl, but the cowboy boots and the kind of asymmetrical linen skirt definitely gives off little southern country girl vibes, and that's just me to a T. I am a Texas girl through and through, born and raised, now living in Alabama, but I am from the big city, aka Houston, H-Town, hold it down. And so I just feel like this matches my personality and just kind of like upbringing to a T. So I really enjoyed pulling this one together. I know I said a lot of people just like to pick a mini skirt with a leather jacket and a pair of boots, and this is kind of my rendition of that. I really, really liked it fully zipped up. Again, falling into that city girl with a country flair.
Now you know I had to save the best for last. You know I had to save the best for last. We started out with what? Wilson's leather. So what are we gonna end with? Wilson's leather. Yeah, baby. Ah! Look at it. Oh my God. I'm sorry for screaming. Shout out to you people who are using headphones. That probably really hurt. I'm sorry. Anyway. Look how beautiful she is. Again, a little wrinkly because I've worn her, but that's okay. And she came with a belt. I love a good belt. I love leather. I love Wilson's leather. Like, she was made for me. She was made for me. Like, no butt pockets. She's gorgeous. So, there's so many different ways I could style this, and I'm telling you, the way I styled it is like hot mama, let me tell you. So I was so happy to find this, and it fits me beautifully. It just happened to be my size. Like, everything was just perfectly my size. That never happens to me. Typically when I'm thrifting, it's like for other people for my vintage shop, but like Denver really came through for your girl. Stunner. And this is actually a really good length on me. I know I said the green one wasn't a great length, but like this one hits me right where I like it to for my short little frame. So let's style this one.
I absolutely love this outfit. I was not kidding when I said I was saving the best ones for last. I just feel really hot and confident in this, and like I can just go out and have fun with my friends. This is typically how I would style a mini skirt. It's hardly ever in a very casual sense. I want it to give party, girls night out, and it's just really fun and flirty. Some people like to go sexy, and so they would have like a platform, open-toed shoe, and maybe like a low-cut top or a corset. That's definitely a cute way to style it, but that's just too sexy for me, and it makes me feel very self-conscious. So I typically like to go for flirty, so I paired this mini skirt with a long sleeve. Honestly, it's a denim jacket that I'm making a top, and then to reveal some leg but not too much, I chose these knee-high boots.
that's gonna conclude today's video. There were so many other pieces that I did thrift in that video. Some of them I did keep, some of them I did not. The ones I did keep and I didn't style, my brain literally just like could not function anymore, or I had a very specific vision in mind and I just don't have all the pieces for it yet. So I am going to be on the hunt for those in the next few weeks, and maybe I'll do another styling video updated as we're actually in fall. So let me know if you like this video, if you want to see more styling videos, because I do feel like I do have a little bit of fashion sense, and I feel like I know how to style myself and my body type. And so while I do love to put together really cute outfits, this is just really intimidating for me. But like I said, this is a sustainable fashion channel, and so I really need to get more into the fashion part and not just like the vintage selling part. So this is our first step, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was actually really fun for me to do. So hopefully you guys liked it. Leave any pointers down below, because I'm sure there's like a more efficient way to do this. But this is my first time. We gotta start somewhere, so this is where I started. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't. We have so much fun over here. And thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed to me, because we have grown so much recently, and I'm overwhelmed, truthfully. When I got that little notification that was like, you have finally hit 1,000 subscribers, I almost lost my head, and that lasted for all of a day, because I'm already at like 1,100 and we are growing significantly like every day now. And so I really feel like an official YouTuber now, and that's just so exciting to me. So thank you guys so much for following along and joining me and sharing my videos and everything else. I love you guys so much. Like I said, if you haven't already, for whatever reason, subscribe. We have fun over here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.